Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Paniwala. Welcome to the second ever video that I've edited together for the Bimiri Foundation, or TBF for short. The main reason for making these videos is that one day in the hopefully not too distant future, we'll have a monetized YouTube account which can bring in an extra revenue stream for the Bimiri Foundation. Crowdfunding for a project like this can be quite the slog, so if the Bimiri Foundation YouTube channel can start to just raise some money and bring in the funds that we need for these projects, and we can move away from solely relying on generous donations from followers of the TBF Facebook page, which, if you haven't already seen it, looks a bit like this. And it contains about a decade's worth of history of the fundraising efforts that TBF have been doing. I'm making this video intentionally quite long, because obviously the longer it is, the longer viewed hours we rack up, and the closer to a monetized page we get. So even if you don't have the time to sit and watch this whole video, if you could just have it open in a browser in the background, that'd be fantastic. So today I went back to Sawara, this time joined by the good folks of Drone Hub Nepal, who happen to be our next door neighbours. We had the intention of flying a drone around and having a look at the village from above. But we hit some technical problems with the drone, unfortunately, so instead I decided to follow this chap here down to the traditional watering hole where he collects his water and do my good deed for the day by carrying 40 litres of water back up to the village for him. So here we are arriving to the tap, where traditionally you would see scores of mostly women and girls queuing up with their baskets to take water from this tap. I say mostly women and girls, but there's obviously always the odd exception. This guy here is Sanu Baba Tamang, and I decided to ask him, why are you carrying water?
Okay, Jai, तपाईँ नाम के हो?
सानु बाबु तामाङ
सानु बाबा तामाङ.
हजुर
Okay,
सानु बाबु तामाङ
सानु बाबा तामाङ. Okay, Rangda Rupta Sitanji.
अँ,
So, अहिले हामी
I'm basically asking him in a mix of Nepali and Tamang, which is their caste language. He's carrying the water today. Why is that, basically? Are there no women in his home that do carry the water, or what's the story there? And he basically tells me that his wife can only carry around 20 litres nowadays, so he can carry 40 himself, so it's easier if he just does it himself. Fair play. So now the buckets are pretty much full, and it's time for me to get on the road.
ठिक छ
You can tell by the sounds I'm making, just picking this thing up, that 40 litres on your back like this is not ideal. Although, looking at it from this angle, I can see that I don't have the basket straight, and this was a really terrible way of carrying this basket. But usually I only do 20 litres, so 40 was a bit of a mission. And that's a bit of a mission for me as a 90 kilogram, 6'3" man. So you can imagine what 50 kilogram, 4'8" women are doing every single day, carrying these kind of loads. 40 kilograms, you'll see them carrying more than this as well. And they'll be doing it at least 2 or 3 times a day, every single day. Take care of all of the needs of the cooking, cleaning, and watering of animals for the family. It really is a tough old slog, and it takes up a lot of time. So when we finish with this project, every single house, like we did in the village of Bimiri, will have its own tap. So carrying water back to the house in this fashion will become a thing of the past for the villagers of Sawara, as it now is for the villagers of Bimiri. Thank you very much for watching today, folks. And if you would like to follow the work we're doing, I'll drop the social media links into the comments below, as well as numerous ways that you can donate to the cause if you'd like to do so. And lastly, please do remember to give this channel a follow, a subscribe, and give it a share on your social media if you can. Thanks a lot, and best of luck to you.